Hi, this is Heather. Hi, I am doing my reflection right now. This is month 4 of my MMS 627A class, and I just want to express gratitude. Everything has been going so well. My experience with teaching is going really well. I feel so supported, not only at my school site, but also at the university. I work at Clovis West High School and I work in special education. I'm an RSP teacher, and I just feel like I have a really good school site support person. I have Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed goes above and beyond. He reaches out to me to see how I'm doing, and he also provides a lot of feedback. And this semester I've had multiple IEPs. I've had an initial, which is brand new to me. Last year I had no initials, so I had to kind of navigate that, and I had a lot of questions for Mr. Reed. And then my university support provider is Allison Gage. Allison is wonderful. She happens to work in the same district that I do also. Even though I have not met her in person, I just feel so supported. I feel like if I email her, she gets back quickly, and I feel like I can go to her for any question that I have and get an answer. So I teach at Clovis West High School. I teach ACE, which is a special ed program. And the students are in my classroom for government, economics, and English. And the lesson that I just recently did was for government, and this is the book that I teach from. It's the same as the general ed curriculum. And I also do collaborative into the same subject, so I feel like that's a huge blessing too. So I feel that's one more area that I get support multiple times a week is from that teacher, where I'm able to see and I'm able to get worksheets and assignments, and I'm able to scaffold them down to meet the needs of the students that are in my program. And the lesson that I recently taught, I actually really like it. It's about the 15 different departments in the government, and this week is finals, so last week is when I filmed this video, and it's the different departments that we have in the Department of the Treasury, Department of Labor, Transportation, Education, Ag, Veterans Affairs, Labor, Justice, Energy, Interior, and State. And this lesson, when I taught it, I've been creating like graphic organizers for my students to use, and I really have found this to kind of go hand in hand with what I've been teaching the students. And they're pretty basic, the organizers I create, and I started it out with just a knowledge check. You know, what do the students currently know that maybe I taught prior that kind of ties in? I do have a spot for definitions. I have the main idea of what we're reading about. I also include like an area where they're going to fill out about what we're reading about, so the cabinets. I have an area where they do writing. I think that the writing skills are really important, the ELA. That's one of the main areas we focus in on, and that's going to go into when we do our state, when we do our testing, and also for me to become a credentialed teacher. And also I do a self-reflection for the students. I really want to know what they got out of this lesson, and how they can apply it to their daily lives and after they graduate. And one of the things that really kind of impacted me from this lesson was, when you watch the video, is I asked the students, like, how do these things affect you after you graduate? And one of the students shared in the video that they are visually impaired. And so the department that's going to help support them the best is going to be the Department of Transportation. And because they're going to rely on that department to get them to community college after they graduate into their job. And so that kind of really just meant a lot to me, to know that they are like, they're thinking about these departments and how they're going to help them. Another student said the Department of Education, and they talked about how they love being on our campus and they just feel so supported that, you know, we have a Department of Education and all the things that it does. We talked about the Department of Labor and how the Department of Labor, how it creates fair working conditions and fair like labor laws, and people are being paid fair wages, and all of these things, I just feel like they really just tie into like real life for our students. And so my teaching experience has been wonderful. I feel like super blessed that I do teach seniors in high school. The subjects that I teach, I absolutely love teaching economics, even though we're not quite there right now. I taught it last year, but I feel like so connected to teaching economics as well as teaching government. Sorry, I'm gonna turn my phone down for a second and continue on. But anyhow, I feel so connected to teaching government and economics, and it's such an honor to be here. And it's such a blessing to be part of National and to be part of the PLC group that I'm in. And I just want to say thank you so much. And I really do feel that the students got a lot out of this lesson. Please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you again for everything you do, Allison, and for Adam for everything he does, and for all the team. This is the PLC meeting. I truly appreciate everything that you guys do. I feel that National is one of the best programs, and I highly recommend it. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.